coming up.
For those who call Cosign a faded artist, you do not know how much I've lost just to have that name. I lost a family, a son for now, from 2018 till date. I haven't seen my son just because of music. I have invested over 100 million salary money from IT job just to release songs you want. You get like omuntu agenze nakola akasente ke nakama kamba kubireyo oluyimba omuntu nave nagamba gotemanyi kuyimba gwolulweruliwa. Where is your song? Anyway, we have the critics that are always out there to criticize people. So he continues to say, no nchapangisa. Nchapangisa my songs have, yes. Nchapangisa, I'm still renting. My songs have even taken airplanes, slept in big houses. I've never rented a house above 400k.
Awenzijukira akayimba ka Hassan Nduga oluyimba lusooka omuyimbi okuvuga emolokeze ebbe okusula. Remember that song? Yeah.
So
I think we should start with that depression, because depression is really killing people everywhere, you know. I think by the time I came back, I found a story that was trending of a man who actually committed suicide. You know, I like Sky's Hotel.
They have actually, even before Sky's, a very good marketeer, like he has been known, like most people knew him. He also threw himself off. There is a building in Kamoja. Then I think after 2 days, another guy was Sky's name. So like literally, okay, people are handling depression in a different way.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone is going like into depression. Different things you may go in depression because of love, because of money, because music water tambula, because maybe promoter takusasude. You get like katimu entertainment industry, you find like the promoters oyinza otegeka ekivulu nekikusala.
Yeah, kituufu.
Bubi nnyo. Ate ng'oteddemu ssente abayimba obasasudde and everything.
Like, when I was not around, there's a story that I saw. Girl like came out and posted someone is with chairs, and they were like someone achieved charms. By the way, I think with media we should also be we should also consider these people's actually their mental health. Right? Like coming out and post that someone it is not necessary. I know yes, you get the views, you get the likes, you get the comments, but then you are like, you don't know how this person is going to handle this information. For fun, but it's going to crush someone.
You know, most times people on Twitter say kale nze kanswale gwofune likes. So you find like people who attended Bobagamba, even the organizers, the Chivulu we are talking about is for Gabriela and Tate, Techasala. But because Galaxy comes out and for it's on this other side, because the guy said the secular industry people, they were not allowed to do interviews, they were not allowed to. You get, yes, because Boba Church, Gabriela and Tate Boba Church. So like they didn't let these guys have control over the Chivulu. So for them they came out and posted the bad side. They did not show us. They posted the extra seats as the event organizer agamba zali extra seats in case people come many. But anyway, according to the turn-up, me I see it flopping because you know collecting all those people at 100,000. Not mutwalo. Wali wabakole chivulu. Chamtwalo gumitwalo ebiri nechiflopinga like so bad.
Literally,
but she did 100,000.
If you do a concert, Sirumba artist, but if you do a concert and this concert is for 10,000, and then at Momo, I'm getting it at 5,000. Say get the chivulu chiba chat. So chiba chat kutano because if I use M10 Momo, I'm getting it at 5,000. Yes. Understand? So I think let us just maybe sometimes be happy for some people's success, because omukyalo no literally yayina ennyimba ndowooza yayina ennyimba nga 3 ze tumanyi babiri. But anyways, it is what it is. That is past news. And then now let's come back to
depression. Coming to that, we're trying to kill out how these other people posted the negative side instead of posting the positive side. You see, social media has also done a great job to put people into depression.
Yes,
omanye teka ekintu abantu ne bakusabulira wano ne bakusabulira wano ne
the residues of our life.
Yes, like someone even sometimes you see some people just avoid social media for their own mental health. because no body happy or what ogenda take your account ate most abantu ba TikTok ogenda take your change cho manange chibanyi munja kunumba ba TikTok nebambi TikTok ina abantu abayina emitima emibi. You don't know the person, they do not know you, you post your video and they will just abuse you either wanagamba tutama oba manyola like, and they use like that bad language. They just keep sending every video you put ngomana kutekera each comment kutekera each comment. So like social media has really done a great job of like disturbing people.
If you're using social media, ignore comments a lot.
That's why some people turn off their comments.
Don't feed like don't allow comments to come to you so that much. Because if you know yourself that I am Farazi and I am meant to be this. When I was posting this video, I was posting it in my right state of mind.
You're the one who knows yourself.
Don't listen to whatever people say. Because trust me, you're going to listen, and the moment you allow comments to enter your brain, that's how depression starts. You know, like we have seen this happen in the States. You know, now Uganda, I would say with Uganda we're just learning how to harass people via social media.
The state only cyberbullying a little much.
So cyberbullying is at a rise. In fact, it has been there for decades, for years. These guys were introduced to social media before. Facebook namkwesanga kupostinga buntu, you know, like you're funny or the but then these guys already, for them, they were already in that line. And Twitter is most, in fact, TikTok is not that much. In fact, even it was banned in the US. Like, but if you look at if you look at Twitter, Twitter give us, like, it is the one that is most used to harass people.
And people end up like killing them, like committing suicide because of like, a comment. Like if you've seen, okay, Ugandans, we kind of handle it okay, but if you've seen people abroad, because she was bullied online by her fellow classmates.
I remember there is some
people, and you're like,
influencer. She was very big, she was growing, and she was on TikTok. She was a very big influencer. This girl committed suicide, and she died just because of a mere comment. So guys,
now like, what is going on? When we talk about social media and everything, depression. Now, like recently, there is this lady who sells her phones, Mommy Gadgets. She sells tabs. She has been advertising. I always want like to go and buy. I always want to go and buy like AirPods from her. I'm like, I'll go to them, but I keep procrastinating and saying, I'll go. So there was a thing where some lady called Nasuna comes out. She's like, Mommy Gadget, see wanguza gadget yo mfu bichi. So this babe comes out, she's like, are you sure? Like, bring the receipt to like things escalated. Obviously, even someone who has not bought from Mommy Gadget will come and back up Nasuna, because alimobuliribwe alikusimwa ina data will be commenting but does not know what is really most times abantu babera ku Twitter, babera ku TikTok or ku Facebook, they just like in their bezo batalina byakola ali mu kuvumira eyo nenga they're doing nothing.
And the very funny thing,
just because everyone has a smartphone, everyone can afford data.
When you take a picture,
it is okay. But the thing is, you should always mind like people's mental health. Like our musicians,
some people take it serious.
But we don't know what they're going through.
You know, like before
until someone comes out and
before we started the show, we were discussing about the topic, and we had a very crucial topic that I saw, and I was so touched because I like this artist. So the Tugamba, facing during COVID. These guys are nowhere to be seen. You understand? We are looking for them to tubalaba. You understand? But we don't know what they are going through. It was just after when we had someone comment via Twitter. And I think all of you know this guy. If you don't know that song of Edawa, then I don't know, because that song trended. You know?
That's one.
I remember
so it's called Cosign Yenze.
So Cosign, aine nyimba nyingi ze yaimba. Buzo Edawa, yakola ko Naigaga. Cosign yakola there's a song he did with Fik Famaika.
There's nothing, not letting go, something like that.
I'm not going to let you go. Yakola ko Luyimba, yakola ko in fact remix. Remember that bedroom? The bedroom song.
Yeah,
that song was.
I know that one.
No, do you remember that song? The bedroom song?
No, I don't think I remember that song.
There's a song that Harmonize sang in COVID. It was called Bedroom. We had Grenade do a remix on it. We had Big Famaka do a remix on it. Even Cosign also, because himself, sorry, he was a big artist by then. Nakola remix. So, what's up with Cosign? Last year, Cosign he did a song where this Lynette Zane featured. Akaimba bakaita bintwala. Yeah? Like owavu buntwala, something like that. And we took it as something that was easy.
Yes.
So,
I think sometimes people like sing out of maybe their life experience.
But then we for fun. It's like Wizo said Ubaimbira by then they were broke, you understand? So they were trying to communicate what they were going through back then. Then Cosign now on a battle with some artist. I remember William Gamaze singer hit Vichivichi. That was all last year. So Cosign against they were now. This year this guy is like enough is enough.
Recently
I'm going to do a lot. I've not been paid to
I think
this
Somele, like what share Gabi on his Twitter like a few days back. Yeah, that
I think even Baskin would be putting that.
That was, I think, on Sunday the 2nd. Yeah, on the X app. Right now, it's no longer called Twitter. It's called the X app.
It's the X space.
Whatever. Why do you keep changing the app names? Anyway, he comes out and is like, for those who call Cosign a faded artist, you do not know how much I've lost just to have that name. I lost a family, a son for now. From 2018 till date, I haven't seen my son just because of music. I have invested over 100 million salary money from IT job just to release songs you want. You get like omuntu agenze nakola akasente ke nakamagamba kubireyo oluyimba omuntu nave nagamba gotamanyi kuyimba gwolulweruliwa. Where is your song? Anyway, we have the critics that are always out there to criticize people. So he continues to say, no, nchapangisa. My songs have, nchapangisa, I'm still renting. My songs have even taken airplanes, slept in big houses. I've never rented a house above 400K.
Awenzijukira akayimba ka Hassan Nduga oluyimba lusooka omuyimbi okuvuga emmotoka ebbe okusula. Remember that song?
So that is now also still a problem in our industry. Who is to blame? Anyway, let me continue. So at a house above 400K at a point, DJ Caesar Yansuzanko. I'm sorry, Luganda, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, Yansuzankonga Bangobye Monju. That is why he's a brother, but in lockdown. I'm not saying this in Nkweswaza, but my hustle is not for jokes. Abayimbi bakola, babola, abayimbi babola. They think like. Tell him Nkweswaza. Like he'll come out, obviously. People are going to troll him. You man, where have you put your business? But by the time someone comes out, if they've not committed suicide or done like some harm or done like drugs, like sometimes it is healing to talk about something. So you are very meaning he has been keeping it in for so long. And
I remember, I think Brownskin will let us put the screenshot. It is too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but I remember even mentioned something. That you see me look good, it does not mean that I have money.
I remember he's a rich kid.
The thing is, you have to portray yourself as looking good. Like I remember there are some artists we visited. I was with you, and I was interacting with their manager. For us, because most of the artists come in, you understand?
Yes, you can be proud of your background or what.
And Abamu, they just pretend to be that because they want. You understand?
There is this young boy. He's an MC. It's called MC Pest. I know some of you know him. MC Pest. yakulia kale yagamba era yakulia that life, yakulia ghetto and everything. But he's not going to come and dress like a ghetto kid.
Yes, because
he's going to put, because they asked him why are you putting on an expensive, so he's like, because I want my standards to be high, even the clients I get.
Because if someone looks at you nga engo ezoyamba there's a bay, jewelry, you what? Trust me.
Ne deal wobo sala
But mtuka kono omugamba, bro, I want 3 million for my performance. Agamba, no, madema nyagi na kungamba ngatana. You understand? So you guys learn how to brand yourselves.
Yeah.
Not because you are faded artist or andiko kwambalo but andiko kubanga you're not sharing or what, whatever. But just
because even
smart.
when you look at Cosign, there is I think a recent song he made, but he doesn't look like he has that stress because I
remember by the way,
I take care of myself because everyone is going through shit. Like everyone is, even me, I'm going through shit.
But you don't want to come and portray them on camera. You understand? Because everyone is crying. So if I cry and the other one cries, but
yeah, but I think it's good to like come out and talk about it because when I went to never see people start doing like drugs.
Yeah.
Because they're depressed, there is no other, or maybe when you try to talk to people, never kusekelera. So like we see many people in the industry going through like depression phases. Promoter tamusas with them by the way, people, if someone like how are some of you raised? Like how are some of you raised?
You know, like by the way,
like you've made a deal with someone.
Yeah.
Now or like even by the way, even people who buy things. Omuntu na kutunza ekintu nogano musasula sente. Like you've already made this person deliver the services to you. So like he's saying his supply mbanja 80 million. Aina sente za banja a government institute jaganyo kwogera tebanamsasa for over a year. Like really.
Now seriously, if someone delivers to you good service, why don't you give them their money?
Yeah.
Because as well, if I come and I give you bad service,
yes,
like I gave you my services, I put in my time, I put in my energy. You know, maybe you take even parts like maybe the Katugambe that we works with IT. Maybe you sold the new computers, and you guys where I got from the money. Where Jack came into naye amuri bumper nego chagala musasula. So guys, let us make sure that we pay these people. By the way, he did mention that he's always at Kampala Road doing IT. Guys, if you find this guy Kalabe Katate Kadamuvi computer, this is his old job, and
Uganda let
me tell you, if someone is a celebrity and you find them working in Kampala, we are all human. There is someone who was talking about that. These people are saying, these people bog, these people drink, these people eat.
The only difference is that he has maybe 6 bedrooms and for you have 1 bedroom.
But you're the same, and this,
you breathe the
other
same
thing
air.
is you're going to go down. You're all going to go.
No, glass.
So it is the thing. Yes, you will still become skeletons. So the thing is, let us not traumatize people because we've met them. Me, there's a time I met Cosign. I was like, hey, this is Cosign. I think it was last year in around June.
Sometimes even I don't recognize them.
I met him. I was entering some shop in Kampala Road. Then those maybe I'd come, but when you mentioned Kampala Road, I had to relate. But guys, let us not come out.
I don't know about celebrity. Those who call themselves celebrity. I'm not a celebrity anyway. If someone says hi, don't give them a cold shoulder. Like you depress your fans, man. If your fan says hi, say hi. Hi, Farah. Why not? Even though you don't know me, I'm your fan. You know, you guys, like depression comes. We are laughing about it.
That is something.
I'm joking about it, but besides that, like depression is something that is serious and it really needs like special attention.
Yeah.
And when you feel like you are not okay or something, like confide in people. Yeah. If you don't have money for a therapist, because in Zengomuzung, Nyezo Bagamba, you find your therapist. But if you cannot get that, you can confide in your friends, because also isolating yourself, you know, they always say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Jagamba kati genda okole kino, genda onyo kunjaga, genda onyo ku cocaine, genda wete. You get, when you're alone and depressed, like when you come out and at least open up to people, sometimes it's good. Like even though I'm going to help you 100%, but it helps.
I think 5 days ago, EPAS was hosted at Horizon Vibe. Nabagamba, I don't allow the name EPAS to control me.
To control, yeah.
EPAS, it is what I created. Yes. So how can something like a chansanga for like Farahat. Okay, let me say Faraz Naja Nagamba, you know what? Tandiko kutambula. Yes, but then Farahat already yaliwo. So guys, if you've made a name and you have kept the other chica name and you have a name that is, don't accept that name to push you to wrong directions, because yo ogenda tomera okabe atefe tujabera ko criticizing because we have seen lots of artists not just here in Uganda, even big film stars dying, committing suicide, having drug overdose. But when you follow where the problem came from, because of depression.
The other day, MC Katz was being interviewed about his wife or his former managing, right? Fear. And they were talking, okay, like Obichaliao, because he was trying to explain.
And we are waiting, and we are still waiting for the wedding. Wedding yakatsi yagunomaka.
Nefi.
Auntie yakola proposal. Anyway. That China, they're still doing preparations.
No, Katiyena Varna Gamba, like she got some friends that were making her like kukunywa baby gaga. But the fact that she has not been producing like music recently, we don't know what she's going through. She has not come out to talk about it. We also see an example of Jackie Chandiru. She's now fine. We also like Fenatu Amulaba we are in that state of the depression part of it, but now she's back. She's okay.
And by the way, she's going to perform.
And she's going to.
No, by the way, I remember there is that first interview I saw. Ngako video akagwa. Nga Jackie Chandiru there. Baga masman they have to operate over mkono bichi. Ngabana ngi Jackie Chandiru tafana nikako. But now when you meet her, she's
and
now
when
back.
You find when you get to know your friend has depression, like try and be there for them, even though you're not like financially there for them, but they need like that emotional support.
And guys, if you're close to these artists or to these celebrities, maybe let's say that TikTokers or what, because also TikTokers are celebrities. They also.
But TikTok abebaliwa, linda kwa TikTok abebaliwa. Kwa nange ndi ku TikTok.
Yes.
Nange ndi TikToker.
You are TikToker. That's why I say we have TikTok influencers. Oh, you get
the city TikTok and you TikTok. I use TikTok, but I'm not a TikTok. No, you see in Uganda, we have the TikTokers. Like everyone has TikTok. Everyone has TikTok on their phones. Now we believe about TikToker.
The thing is this.
Because now
if you own a TikTok account in your phone, you are TikToker. Ozegera. Anti nzija.
Kata aba ex up
nzija. Ndako nzija. Nzija. Kati mwita bat good Twitter critics. Boweza 70k. Noweza like zonga zili mu 20k. Emitwale ebiri nga like zo ziwezeyo. Katobo saze bridge. Ngopuse TikTok influencer. But anyways, we shall discuss about that next time. But the thing is, the point was, if you are friend to any of these celebrities, or a person in the limelight who has been flashed a spotlight, be there for them. Or
you guys be there for me.
Oba, if you find Mona, she's not fine. Oba na question, I don't feel fine. I remember yesterday I was talking with her. And she was going back home, you know. We all faced a problem with the Golobi Road.
Yeah, man.
But so I was like, she was like, I was like, I said for the show tomorrow. She's like, I'm stressed, I'm not fine. I'm like, Linda Ko. Linda Ko. I don't want my business to get to Okwela on Empire Banang. Go on where I meet the satellite hotel. So I had to ask her, what's the problem? She's like, today was hectic. I'm like, okay, it is fine.
It is fine.
But if she told me Banang there's this, I think Nandi is engaged Jomutu Kirida.
Yeah, because I want to Babera, no, like may he so recent. It's my grandfather's best friend.
Yeah.
Like some years back. Yali Yesulamu in the lake, Bunyonyi. Yakuya my grandpa Nagamba, I'm sorry, but bigani Yenze gani. You get? So literally like no, he didn't talk to anyone about it. When they received that call, my grandfather was very far. Ngatasa mutuka ko already jali because muzoli want everything. Neyesula munyanja nafa. So you find if even when your friend sends you like a message, like try to find out. Try what like always know. Okay, like not everyone is your friend or everything, but those people that are your friends, whatever ngomuntu asiri se, look for them. Chali wange really naliao nemsindikia message. Is this person when I send him a message who respond? I saw a sentiment tadam. Maybe he's offline. The next day like that. Until someone called me and asked me, do you know where he is? Have you talked to him? What is going on? Like I now got scared. I called his MTN, Paytam. Because sometimes when your person has been like quiet for so long, your friends have been quiet for so long, but check on your friends. You get? Yeah. But when I went to find out, when I managed to get him, Nangamba, Bank of California, and they robbed me. So, you get? Guys, so whenever you see your friend has gone silent, they're isolating themselves.
When you get a problem, don't, you remember that incident. But I won't suppress the whole thing. But remember that incident when I had to communicate to you guys. There's a time when I was, I don't know. But I talked to my like close friends and tried to inform them, and they were vigilant to know what's happened to this guy. So guys, don't keep quiet with your problems. Come out and talk. My next friend is dead, and I'm like, and you
said first you
will live with that problem for life.
Depression is something serious.
So I think with the depression and everything, and I think with the Cosign, I think we are going to end there for now. But guys,
check on your friends. But
I saw some bad I saw some funny comments when Cosign actually posted. This was serious, guys. Tatuganye sorry, to X, I don't know how they call them now. X what? X
space.
Abantu ba X space bambi. We understand your big brands, your what, your
like
what.
Big brand.
No, they're big brands on their application.
Okay, yes, on their with their followers. Okay, yes.
But Twitter when my name Twitter something. But
elites.
Yeah, okay. Yes. So okay, the elite app, if someone posts and they're not fine, don't add on more depression. They are sharing
and they
their
laugh
problem.
About it.
I'm sharing my problem in the public because maybe I don't have someone to talk to close. Like, or I want you people to help me. And then for you go bold straight. I like winning waji.
I want to my name Itima maybe.
Win waji
Balogo.
Wamuvuma na wakuvuma.
Hey, people balogo. Because someone does not know you, does not know where you're coming from to say all this, and they just laugh about it.
I'm sure some of these people don't know Cosign. Nenyimba zaba mtemuzina na musimu.
But data is cheap. Data is cheap. People are idle. By the government, employ people are idle.
All right. Now,
so like the depression part of it, as we're leaving it behind. What I would want to say, Bambi ba promoter musasula abantu. People when someone promoter musasula abantu, people who are getting services from people musasula abantu.
Tukolane tukoa guys.
Musasula abantu.
Because people have bills to pay.
Yeah, people have bills to pay. That's all I can say.
For instance, I'm not going to. I think to be
because Eddie Kenzo is the president of the
Uganda National Music Federation.
Mr. Eddie Kenzo, I saw the time they were trying to initiate something about mental health. Please. People are going, your musicians are going through a lot.
Yeah, so
like, look for them. As you people call it. Look for everyone who is registered, maybe under your forum. Or like people are producing a music, no vibe. And you get depressed. By the way,
Imbutaina nyimba. Choka this guy had songs, but I'm not going to go deep that.
Yeah,
but the thing is, but promoter Musasula, you don't know. You have gotten me like, for instance, I'm an MC.
On an MC by that.
And you have gotten me, and I've shouted. What I shout? My work is shouting. I've shouted for how long? Let me say. Okay, 1 hour. I've shouted for 1 hour, and then you're like, man, wala de dollar, yeah? Sales zigani. Boss.
Mwana kwa echebiri mbu transport. Tezintusa ne waffe wallahi.
Anyways, let's continue with the story. But the promoters, you check yourselves and don't cause people actually depression. Yeah. Now, crossing over to now from depression, you're going to beef.
Yeah.
Do you have beef with anyone?
Me, I don't know how to beef a mamchiga. If I don't like you, I'll be like, I don't like you.
You don't like, beef any YouTuber. Because you're a YouTuber. You don't beef any
YouTube. The siba ina ko buzibu simu abandisa.
Ate TikTok.
TikTok asiba ina ko buzibu. Neba nyiza.
Kubera nayo berayo. Ate Twitter.
Mbera ku Twitter, by the I've been on Twitter for some time. But
people beef with you,
as you come and attack me, I'll look at you and keep on, because I avoid wars. Avoid wars. As you can see, I'm a happy person. I'm glowing because I don't get annoyed.
One time she told me
beef.
One time she told me when someone attacks her, Agamba, you get up behind your phone and come and face me face to face. I'm chiga.
That is it. Come face to face with me. Why are you beefing? You meet them in person, they will freeze. I remember some guy. Yeah. I met him in person. I did my research. I knew I got to know about him. Yeah. So I met him. I'm like, hi. I mentioned his name. I won't mention it here. I mentioned his name. He's like, Nakamba.
That time.
But it's not me. I'm like, I think I don't know you.
When you meet these people,
come face to face.
When they're behind their phones, usually the boy giant.
I know, man.
He's a lion. But when you meet them face to face, this guy becomes a kitten. Anyways, no, that's a real fact. Let's go on straight to the
people are beefing. Musicians, why are you beefing each other? For what?
Okay.
Right?
Wait over there.
Why?
Do you think beef is positive? What is positive or negative?
I think
to
it's
be in the
both.
industry.
I think it's both. There is useless beef. Then there is that beef that will help you elevate.
Okay.
Okay, we have seen, I don't know even what creates the beef.
Yeah.
But it's mostly between, in our industry, in our Ugandan industry, it's mostly between the ladies.
That's
what I always hear.
When I start talking about ebitabula abakazi,
like the little things.
There are times.
Why does she have longer legs than mine?
You know me, I have most of my friends are ladies. Like there's a time I was in a circle. They're besties and all of them were my friends. But then there's a time they had a fight.
Yeah.
And when you listen to this story, it's like a small minor thing. When you come to this side,
she took my shoes and didn't bring them back.
So okay, that's why me, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
To take our beef, or say it is not.
Okay, like I'm a human, nzenye guy, and if you see Timbo beef that person, ne wabonkoze chintunga, I would tell you, I'll be like, man, Farach, wakoze, and I let it be, like. I let you go.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
I don't want that toxic energy in my life. I am a happy child.
Yeah.
I'm a child of God. I'm very happy soul, you guys. I'm a very happy soul. So even though we are beefing, I don't like Mona. It's okay. You don't like me. I don't also like you.
Me, I always tell people.
I don't like you to like me.
Me, the thing is, I am Farahat. And the whole structure of Farahat.
Yeah.
Over to Jagala. Over Jagala. Trust me, I have people who like me. And I have people who hate me. And the thing is, if I don't have haters, I won't. But that means I'm not prospering. Or is that good? And then the other thing is, me when I do something, over you hate it. Do
I care? Do I look like I give up?
That's the thing. So, anyways, let's now go to the topic. So I get to stop beefing themselves.
No, like, yeah, but
so I did ask a question. Do you think negative? We have negative and positive beef.
Yeah, we have negative and positive beef.
So what is the negative beef in the industry?
The negative beef in the industry, chiringa, katiwandi tinga beef yani. in the industry.
I'm not going to mention names. They have lots of
I don't want to mention names. Because beef can make you or it can destroy you.
Yeah.
You get? Waliwo beef njola ngogamba ino chirimu nawe chirimu. Nekatola nga beef ya Sheebah ne Cindy. Yakolera like waliwo bafunamu bagundi bafunamu abechivulu n'abayimbi bafunamu bo kennyini. So it is like positive beef, like ekututumudde. That's how they say it in Uganda.
Yeah.
That one.
You're learning Luganda. Omwana omukigo natanzo tegera Luganda. But anyway, the thing is, awe nyine ku Sheebah ne Cindy. Me, I'm a syndicate.
Yeah.
I say it out loud. It's like how this guy is saying, I am out proud.
I just remember Pride Month.
Yeah. So me, I'm out loud. A syndicate.
Yeah.
Cindy back then yali ngakyekwata ku bisubi. Ekitegeera. Waliwo omwaka we yatuuka Cindy n'abula. Nga Cindy abeera mu corporate event, like the zimuyita performing because of the quality music she has, you understand. Cindy abeera ku mbaga eziri, you know, legit people. But now Cindy came back to the ground after the battle. Ekitegeera. So I would say that beef yayambako Cindy okomao.
Yes.
Right now booking Cindy zaina nyingi osinge za Sheebah. Sheebah right now gundi zaina bookings zintono nnyo. Cindy has lots of bookings. Otandikira ddala from December up to now. Cindy abadde performing buli wamu. Boboli waneno because me I have lots of artists I have or I follow what. I check on the like on the statuses, you always see posters. Cindy ali Mbale, Cindy ali Entebbe, Cindy ali Chanja, Cindy ali Sam Kabala wanakagula. So Cindy was everywhere, you understand? Just because of the what?
The battle.
Yes, because of the battle. So the battle helped Cindy to actually grow back.
Nenga goloza
ne Sheebah naye yamuyamba.
Goloza chichi ekyaleetawo eyo beef because they were all in different groups. Jukiro no yalimu Obsessions.
Yeah. But Obsession was more of a dancing group. Yalimu was more of a singing group. Tetugenda gamba mbo obalwa kubamboli ono yali ayimba nnyo single. If it was Maya and Cindy, awonandigambe because they got Maya ne bamuteka mu Blue Series. Singa Sheebah yali Maya. But then waneno chisobola ogamba
they were in different groups.
That thing chatandika I think started way back. Chatandika 2018 yeah, or 2019. In fact there was a stage to have a battle but didn't happen. This guy I think chali kukweka kasa. Usinga music. Kusinga music, you understand? That was the whole bit of it and it was okay. Okwango olio agamba monna musinga music. Nebeka kasa ku stage ne balaga ani omuwangu. Sitabina kwogera ku muwangu ze. Because people will think we are siding.
If you see this beef, now coming up from that beef Cindy and Sheebah, there is now the new beef of Sheebah and Spice.
And now the beef of Sheebah and Spice. No,
Tell bachali Sheebah gundi because most people say Sheebah yayamba Spice something like that.
Anyway, beef about there for long. Because that beef about there even I remember even before the battle.
Yeah, it was before. Yes.
I remember that there was a Sheebaholics. Bali Barwana and Spice Gadgets. Remember that time? And it was even the same year 2023. Before that, then the battle back have our Saturday. But me what I would say is Spice ne.
Do you think like waliwo chigendo batwala that beef? Because even going back, we used to see beefs between Bakamilioni, Bobby Wine, Bebe Kulu, and it would kind of work out for them. Like ngatumanyi Bebe ne Bobby tebabera chi muchifo chechimu. You get?
Spice ne Sheebah, that battle is going to not work out. Why?
Why do you think so?
Ekisoka bano bonna kale sigenda bajagamba muna bakubye naye sometimes you need to talk the facts. The Gadgets and the Holics, I am sorry but I'm going to mention it. Ekintu kirimbu you are the same character. Okitegeera mwena muli mu range emu.
Kyekyo kitya.
Before Sheebah, before Cindy was in the same range with Sheebah. Naye Cindy yafuuka mama. Okitegeera.
She got married.
Cindy yachuka embeera. Cindy was the version of Sheebah.
In
29 nga yakava mu Blue 3 yali version ya Gumbi we yayimbira ezo ennyimba those songs
kachogeza ko gamba wano ku Sheebah ne Cindy, one of them should get married.
But Cindy is already married.
No,
but
I mean like
for
Spice.
No,
Cindy
got mambo because they're not married. The thing is, why I'm saying they're the same character. They're all noise makers. Yeah, that's the fact. These guys are noise makers.
Syndicate yacho.
Let us all get the movie, but they are noise makers. Kwa kati wotunulamu bokwata chinganga bokwata. You know, there's something psychology when they're teaching you psychology. There's what they call sanguine and when I get to psychology, but you cannot get to sanguines like a man who is a sanguine and a woman who is a sanguine and put them in the same house.
So you have to be different.
You have to get at least a phlegmatic to match with a sanguine because phlegmatics for them they're quiet and sanguines are loud. You understand? Now when you get these two people and put them on stage, we saw what happened if Cindy I know you saw the battle, but I want you to see I want you to relate the battle now. Katika tugeze ya Cindy weri ni ya Sheebah then ya Spice na Gondi. So ya Sheebah engeje walaba ya Cindy it was kati take our Spice kati ono Gundi aja n'obusungu tebatusobola Gundi naye najja n'obusungu. What is going to happen on the stage? What is going to happen? And the other thing, my dear Spice, sikuzala ba Spice gadget. Some of them are my friends. They're my besties. Some of them are my best. But the thing is, jogera mazima, you understand? My gadgets, chemtino kutegera tutuna nyimba. Tutuna nyimba meka. Nitiziri meka. Ngolimba lwakuwa mwaka mulamba.
Njeziri. City regular, even now it's still playing.
Tuna city regular. Tuna city regular. Tuna yo limba olala onite zatunda nyonga nga city regular bwe yatunda. Kati Sheebah ine nyimba meka.
Naye kati olaba also this thing in the industry, we are seeing waliwo abajedda mu industry n'abajja kati mu industry and they are beefing, so there is like a gap range. It now, like, take an example of Aganaga and Fik Gaza. Now that is another new beef.
No, I think
the
young people, like Fabaka in the industry, it's like me coming out. It's like me coming on in a manayomanyi Ibrake nkusinga. Because this guy has been in this YouTube thing for long. Nobobo singo mutu, nobobo inagundi, nobobanga you're bigger than them because people are different. Please, you have to know one thing. Respect someone.
No, it's like how Tyler on this make me swear to. She's beefing with some other guy. He's also South African. He's a guy.
So Tyler.
Is it MC?
Tyler.
Like she said for her song. The one song that they dissed her for, the man was dissing her, you just have one song. He's like, yes, my one song has taken me to very many places that your 100 songs have not taken.
And she got even a Grammy.
Now again, and Met Gala?
Yeah,
red carpet.
Yeah, she was on the
Okay, so you might have been in the industry for so long.
I don't want to go back to...
Muganda wa Fedili Pazzo, how long has he been in the industry?
Fedili Pazzo? Okay,
we have, there are very many, even though I don't mention like their names, they've been in the industry for so long. But and they've gone beyond that. But then you find these people who have been in the industry for so long. Okay, industry.
I don't know what sparks off Spicy and Sheebah's battle. Like beef. Kube yawe. Yawe is funny.
Yeah.
Singe badenge yaba big three. Tuanigambe tisoke. Singe badenge yaba Cindy ya Sheebah ne Cindy tuanigambe tisoke. Kwa yaba Sheebah ya rao. Na yaba no. Basu esoka ne silika.
Ne
mama zukuka. Ne silika.
Mbompozi to bekinga.
Basu kwa kamba bajukira bujukizi. So I think they should first understand, sit and get a mutual understanding. Church tutabula. Is it because all of us we are promoting feminism? Let us know.
Omuyagamba oli fake feminist manya biki.
Kachibangu ngambe chaika obutalo luvaawo kuba bonna ba promoting feminism. Oli alina pad ono simanyi atambuza.
Waje?
Ati oli alina pad, santa pad ono aja simanyi. No, ati kati. Oli the way she plays the feminism game. yayitira mu pad ayamba bawala bawa pad kati ono ye abawachi
akola what is that skit called Beledene I don't know anyway I don't know if she's a feminist or something I don't know
bwe yafuna endorsement ka amazzi amazzi ne wagatumane spice yasoko gafuna njukira amazzi what I remember but I won't say it a friend of mine said it but it was DC Jachugamba after show amazzi ago galuddeyo nga bagayita ne spice mpayo ku mazzi ga spice kati aga Sheebah ne gajja aga Westland nago ne gajja ne bagayita so simanyi oba bayina oba babaga kulaga nze feminist asinga because there are only two ladies abekuba that range of feminism sina musajja nange sina musajja nekoleredde kino nekoleredde kino vuga Range Rover ovuga Alphard
I think those are the common things
kyobala kugamba ebibalwanyisa bye bino Watch out tutaka gatto kange todamu kwata ku
manange watite wigi yange
manange that's fane obuntu obulwanyisa abakazi I don't think it is music related
now going
nalabye ne mu music nga bekuba oli amuyimbidde remember that song of Bizenyo walo line gye yataddemu olina ina amukubo batwocha so kwegamba
like enaku zino ba releasing awe bekuba obuyimba obujja
what should I cheso gamba oba maybe teams kuba twakitegerako eno bife yaliyo last year teams ezalizeto talo that Holix bali balumba ba gadgets imbu katse tumanyi
even the fans create beefs among the musicians
kati ekiriwo I think
that's what I noticed
as an artist bana faba bafuga okitegeera I remember in fact choba check abatula ne bakka abana babe ne babakakanya because I remember even the big guys came out on TV and talked about it so abana bamwe banga baleta beef eno tutule wansi togena out bagame olaba gonze mulaba gadgets let's do this and this and this but Holix let's do that even though we follow them they back
to that's how you fight for your musician no basanga ngabeli bali mukwehaginga they are cheating together kumbe no muri mukwekuba
yes so what I would say is I think this battle is more of a feminism game
and
nza single bela feminist go koledde kyabachala nze mbawa kino go bawachi I think that's the thing
like so we really appreciate you those that are putting out our content on TikTok we appreciate the producer the one behind the camera we really appreciate you those guys that we keep hosting calling and you come through tubebaza nnyo tubagala nnyo tubakunda munonga mwebale I send greetings to my family I send greetings to my grandpa he also subscribed
I thought I'd forgotten so, you know obedda njagala ku breaking in kugambe don't forget our jaja
my grandpa you guys tell your parents your mamas your girlfriends your boyfriends your sugar daddies tell them to subscribe to the Brown Skin Events. We are always here giving you information on the uptrends in the entertainment industry. We love you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.